To me, the fire service is helping people. I've gone through a few different careers and jobs and actually found this later in life. I was well into my 30s when I made the decision to transition into fire. And at this point for me, it's kind of become a calling. It's become a career. It's something that I can see myself doing for the rest of my life. Got into it because I want to help people. You know, there's a lot of different sorts of emergencies that we can respond to. They give you a toolbox to figure out how to deal with certain situations, and every day is going to be different. And every day can be rewarding, it can be challenging, but it really gives you an opportunity to help your community, learn a lot about yourself, and take care of the people around you, take care of your family. And it's just, I think it's a great way to spend your life.
On a Sunday night, when you're kind of just, it's kind of the calm before the storm, there's some clarity in your mind and you're just thinking like, all right, we're about to endure another week of this. Got to go into it strong. You know there's no taking breaks, there's no coming in unprepared, so you just kind of got to lock yourself in mentally, because you know that next morning when you wake up, your foot's on the gas and you have to keep that through the rest of the week.
Like you just show up on the grinder and you just, that's it. Like this is your life for like 12 weeks or so. It feels endless.
It's a never-ending grind to just get better and perfect your craft.
It's nonstop from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. I was even dreaming about the academies most nights.
And just knowing you have a hard day ahead of you is kind of terrible in a sense, because it just breaks you down a little bit mentally before you even get here, but it also kind of builds you up at the end of the day when you get through it, and you kind of just feel like you can accomplish it all over again the very next day.
There are a lot of really great things about the academy, but I think at the end of the day, it's the people. It's the relationships that you build with the people that you're going through this with. Like, nobody in your life is gonna understand what you've gone through except for the people that you're going through it with. And I think that makes the relationships that you have here really, really special.
It's hard to stay motivated every day on your own, but when you have the guy next to you or the girl next to you staying motivated and pushing you on, it kind of helps drive you to do better.
So what really motivated me to get through those tough days was just thinking back on everything I went through to get up until that point and how close I was to reaching my goal. I had been at this for 4 years and spent so much money and worked all these odd jobs and just put in so much effort. And I thought if I could put all that in for 4 years, I can certainly get through another day on the grinder. And that's really what kept me going.
The best part of the academy for me was showing up here in the morning, seeing my engine company mates, and just knowing that we were going to handle whatever the instructors had in store for us. And it was fun to be around everyone. I was excited coming to work every day.
And there's never a dull moment. You're always doing something. You're always paying attention and constantly trying to learn, or studying your spiels or SOGs, or getting extra information from the instructors, or kind of getting your butt kicked on some of the drills. Every moment you're always doing something, and you're always paying attention, and you're always just trying to take in as much as you can.
I'd say the most challenging part was not being able to have time to be with my loved ones.
The most challenging part of the academy for me is probably having to be away from my family. I have 2 young kids, being away from my wife, just the mental and physical stresses.
So being part of the 92nd Academy was a grind. Time away from family, that was very hard. It takes a toll, and it was something that you work at it, and without the support of friends and family, it would have been tough to get through.
I think the best part of the 92nd Academy was just getting through it. Being able to say that you've accomplished it, it's a huge thing. And from everybody outside looking in, it's like you kind of disappear for a little bit, but it's all worth it in the end. And you really get something out of it. It shapes you as a person. And I think it's made me better in my life, and it's set me up for success. And I've had a lot of fun while doing it.
And I know for sure, once in this academy, I knew I was making the right choice, that this is for me, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.